what's transpired.
Okay.
What is transpiring?
All right. Diocese of San Joaquin, a year ago, almost a year ago, their convention had a vote in which many people decided that they were going to leave the Episcopal Church and align with the Anglican province of the Southern Cone, which is South America, the southern part of South America. The bishop was deposed after that, and there were no standing committee members left who were still members of the Episcopal Church. The result was that I went to San Joaquin in March to gather the people remaining in the Episcopal Church in a convention. They elected new leadership, including a bishop, a provisional bishop, who will serve there for 2 or 3 years. They are recovering. They are experiencing growth in a number of their congregations. Most people who are looking for a church are not terribly interested in joining a church that's in intense conflict. You probably wouldn't want to either. But the good news is that they are welcoming new people into their midst. They're in some significant financial distress, as you might imagine, given that many people have departed, and the Episcopal Church as a whole is supporting them financially in their recovery efforts. The Diocese of Pittsburgh, Robert Duncan, who was their bishop, was deposed in September for his statements and his actions in violation of the canons of this church, particularly around encouraging people to depart this church. That diocese is also in the recovery process. They had one standing committee member remaining in the Episcopal Church, and he was able to repopulate the standing committee to appoint other members. They will have a convention in early December at which they will elect other diocesan leadership that's needed, and possibly appoint an assisting bishop. They're not quite sure yet whether they want to elect a provisional bishop or ask for an assisting bishop, and the difference is basically whether or not the bishop has jurisdiction. They're in a rather different kind of situation. There are more of them in Pittsburgh, and they are likely to be closer to financial self-sufficiency. Both of those places are in something of a limbo, because the departing people have insisted that they have the right to remove the buildings and the bank accounts and the silver and the memorials that were given to those congregations. We don't believe they do. We believe that those are legacies given by generations before us for the benefit of this generation and generations yet to come, for ministry in the name of Jesus, conducted through the Episcopal Church. And if you're no longer part of the Episcopal Church, we don't have the ability to say, go and take all this with you. So there will be probably some litigation in both places to settle those questions.